it's funny how like women are today, man. Especially too when they setting out choosing signals, whether it's just for bait or just for attention seeking, or who knows, it may be just be into you. How am I gonna start this? As y'all know that I have took like a weekend off of YouTube and honestly just my overall work because of just getting my mind right. And I was watching the Fresh and Fish podcast with my boy MJ. Get right. Shout out to MJ, Red Pill content creator, smart young man, really showing us how female nature, what it is, and it's crazy, man. What guys really don't understand, man. It's just you have to focus on you, and the women will too, and it is very important. So I was listening to that podcast on my way to my cousin's house on Friday, and even though like this saying is always out, focus on you, king. Get your mind right. Get your mind right. Get your finances right. Status right. Whether you're 18, 25, 30, 40, and everyone hears it, but it's just it doesn't click into their head. That's like the problem right there, because everything's a repeat, but it's when it comes to interactions with females, right? Whether you meeting them on Tinder, Bumble, mainly me personally, interaction like face to face. And MJ, man, he hits it on the nail on the coffin. Like, guys, you gotta focus on you, man. Like it's the main and most important thing that every man like has to do. It has to be done, because when you're talking to that beautiful woman who's on a high 8, 9.5, it's not about her, it's about you. And it's the thing guys don't understand, like how she viewed you as first, and guys do the complete opposite. A chick will talk to you, right? Well, actually, you'll be, I wouldn't say, you'll be doing your job, minding your business, not really paying attention to her, even though she is attractive or whatever. And then when she starts talking to you, and let's say you get her Snapchat, her IG, or phone number, guys really just get attached quickly. And I always preach, detach yourself from her. Like, always remain detached from her, even though she's attractive and she like may or may not want you to smash, or you may just like caught her at a moment. But guys really gotta figure out and understand, like, it's not about her and her world, it's always about you and your world, right? And I'm gonna tell guys like this: you always gotta be on point with the women that are you talking to, interacting with, or even have rotations. Because whether you realize it or not, you're not the only one. That's why I always say things like, what she say and what she do are two completely different things. And guys really just, they understand it, but don't really see it. Because they'll figure out, oh nah, she ain't getting dug out like that. She probably talking to a couple of dudes. Let me tell you guys something. Women have that main dude, that alpha dude, or that guy, like, she wants to get tied down and she's like continuously getting dug out. And then she has the fans, right? Or orbiters, guys they put on the back burner. Well, she puts on the back burner until she realizes she cannot tie down to that one guy she really desires. And it's all based on how she views you. You can be that guy she wants and desires, or you can be the dude still sitting on tryouts, still sitting on the bench. Put me in, coach. And when you become that dude, put me in, coach, it shows your focus is all on her. And that's why, dog, I always say this, man. Y'all gotta put the work in. Have to put the work. Have to put the grinding years in. Just because you talking to her doesn't mean you don't like neglect the gym for a couple days. Understand with work that's different, but over a chick, nah, you don't do that. Water break. You don't do that. You always stay at the gym. You always gotta stay at the gym. You always gotta you gotta look your best. Yes, you have to have that drip. Yes, your haircut has to be fresh. Yes, your haircut has to be crispy. And the most important, I always preach about, because everybody, it is important, the money and the status, the looks, it is very important. But you gotta have your mindset right, because if you're talking to women, man, you can, and you're talking to multiple ones, they're gonna drain your mentality, and you have to find that balance. Okay, I'm talking to this one and I'm talking to this one, but I gotta remain focused on college, whatever side business, I don't know, music, whatever, man. Like, you have to put that work in every single day, because if you don't, you letting dreams go by, you letting money opportunities go by. And it happens, right? It's not like the girl has a gun to your head, and it's just that you put more into her instead of having a balance. And then when you put more into her, you're gonna end up how most relationships are. Or, the girl you're talking to, she's going to literally jump after another dude, and you're gonna be looking there, looking stupid and complaining, oh, my income ain't coming. That's your fault, because you focus on her. Meanwhile, she was always focusing on that main guy that she really wants, who does a complete opposite of what you do, chasing her, validating her. Oh, you want FaceTime? Oh, let's hang out this weekend. Like, you're constantly trying to set up a date. Meanwhile, she don't even want you at all. Like, she leave you on scene. And it happens, right? Like, it happens. It happens to the best of us, right? And you cannot let that mess you up. And you gotta understand, man, when a female wants you, she wants you. But you always gotta understand this too. You gotta want to secure the bag. You gotta want to, how do I say it? Yeah, secure the bag, secure the status, man. Even like, I'm not even trying to be braggadocious about it. There was one female, and then I found out there's like a couple others at like this audition. I ain't choosing, but what was I focused on? Landing the audition. Like, that's what I was caring about. All that other stuff, like the female, it don't matter, bro. It don't matter. But when you're doing your thing, whether it's at your job or it's at your audition, rap world, that's what turns it on. I would say 90% of the time. Because she's like, ooh, he's focused on his grind, but he's not really on to me. Let me see what he's about. And that's what women like, man. But you still gotta have that mouthpiece. You still gotta have that mentality. The thing is, when you get the chicks, and then you forget your career in college. Cause I talk to guys like that all the time. They get a chick, they get into them guts, and then it's more of I gotta see her at least 4 times, 4 days out of the whole week, bro. Meanwhile, like, you ain't even get your own house yet. Not even that. You ain't even like establishing good money yet. You ain't even got the freshest drip yet. And it happens because, you know, a woman's look is deadly. But gotta stay focused. You gotta have the lifestyle that you want. Because eventually, once she see you just being like this on a decline, you may not realize it, but she still meet a dude, whether it's at like Target, the mall, dude at your job, even at the gym, who probably looks a little bit better than you, a little bit charismatic than you. You know, everything. And then she's gone. You know what I'm saying? She starts slowly pulling back. And then you be sitting there like, I didn't think she was like this. You thought like she was into you. Yeah, she probably was into you, but when you start acting attached or getting attached to her, it happens. Not unless there's just something about you she doesn't want to lose. But women have multiple options. It's just, how do you become that best option? That's what MJ was really nailing down to the coffin. Gotta focus on you. If you a young 18-year-old, your focus should not be on chicks. Your focus should be on, how do I get more money? How do I keep getting to the gym, or, you know, staying in college? Because once you neglect all that, man, you stuck back at 18 again. Like, let's say you wasted a whole year and you turned 19 and then you lost your chick. You wasted a whole year, basically. You wasted a whole year chasing some chick instead of getting on your grind, getting on your passion. And it happens, bro. Like, you know, I'm not the perfect person. Happened to me. And that's why I make these videos, man, so you don't make those mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Don't be the dude who hate females, or don't be the dude who acting beta. You know what I'm saying? Oh, women ain't this, women ain't that, even though you want to dig out bad chicks, but you know, you have this RP rage, man. And that's another thing MJ talks about, accepting female nature. And how do I know even today? My homie knows this chick, and me and her talking, she told me, she was honest with me. She was like, yeah, I got a dude, but we were texting, and she actually lives around here. And me understanding women I was like telling her all these things, and I was like, I don't care if you got a man, I'm still gonna, you know, do whatever I want to with you. And she's like, good, you shouldn't. That right there understands that she's interested or not. Well, yeah, I would say she would not care. That means she would give you the opportunity. Those right there, you have to understand that. Have to understand that. And this chick is bad as hell, bro. Like, bad as hell. Like, thick as hell. And even though she got a dude, understand that she may want you as well. But you still have to play your role. You still have to focus on what's important. Like making these videos. Life has to be all about you and your world. And that's what MJ really nails down to, why not even Fresh and Fit actually talk about. Because these chicks love dudes with money. Like the chick I was just talking to this morning, she straight up told me, LOVE don't matter. Only thing she cares about is money. Don't be that dude giving your bread away. But if that's what you want, you gotta grind and get that bread if you want that woman so bad. But you have to grind and get that bread for yourself, because life ain't no joke. Life is not no joke, bro. Life is, you have to take it seriously. You have to improve on yourself. You have to put yourself in that top 10%. Because the dating game later on in life, it's gonna get worse. A chick is gonna settle with a player and be in her rotation than settling with a dude who's trying to build up. And then you're gonna end up being that dude still stuck in the rabbit hole, still stuck in the victim mentality, or has it all and just cannot fathom that what you really have to do. Have to, bro. Have to do those things. Have to put in that work. Right? And you have to, and I want to stress this more because I don't feel like a lot of RP content creators say that. Maybe Steph does, but once you start getting that, what, 70,000, 80,000 a month, 80,000 a year, doing what you love to do, and you know your numbers is up on Instagram, or you know you're becoming bigger in your field, bro, like even chicks are still gonna play you. That's why I say focus on you, and the women will too. You have to protect all that because these chicks still play games. They still play games on these athletes. Meanwhile, an athlete is willing to fly them out, spend thousands of dollars, even though they don't appreciate that. You have to get that, bros. You have to be focused. And even myself, like, I was back in New York, I wasn't really talking to chicks like that. But now that I'm meeting and talking to them, and, you know, they just giving you these signals like, yo, they into you, bro, you got to be careful. You have to stay focused, bro. And I want to push that because a lot of guys don't understand that hard work, you can lose it easily with one chick. Hit the like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.